Hello, everybody. It's exactly 7 o'clock here in South Africa, and I'm hoping it is 1 o'clock in New York, and it should be 5 o'clock, I think, in Scotland. So I just want to say an amazing welcome to all of you, and I hope you're having an amazing weekend so far. I'm welcome. Welcome to my talk. I'm Arthie Moore, and I'm here to talk a little bit about a few topics that I've been thinking about. And what's exciting about it is that I'm on Amy Carrier's Classroom, an amazing platform that has been created by Amy Carrier, who is an amazing visionary, a woman that decided that she wants to bring people who have got different wisdom, expertise, and different ways of thinking to a platform where anybody around the world can access it for free. And she's got this vision that she can educate and build and grow people in the most incredible way just by using social media and a platform that is readily available to many people around the world. So while I'm waiting for people to come on, I just thought I'd give you a bit of a background of Amy Carrier's Classroom and where we're coming from. I'm Arthie Moore, and today is my topic, and what I've chosen to talk about is persistence, perseverance, and preparation, and the importance of it in our lives. And one of the things I've been thinking about is, it's been triggered off by a few things, but before I start talking about that, I just want to give everybody a little bit of time to get on. So while I'm doing that, I'll talk to you a little bit about the people who are on this call. They're amazing mentors. Amy Carrier's Classroom has been created specifically with 12 mentors from around the world who actually talk about different aspects, and they're experts in their fields, and they bring their amazing knowledge for free for an hour once a week at different times. So connect on Amy Carrier's Classroom. I do have the link there. I'm not sure if it is on for everybody, but I'm going to do it again just in case, because we've been having a bit of a problem with some of their... Okay, I've put the link in again on the comment section. So if you take a look at Amy Carrier's Classroom, there are amazing people there. Everybody from Moore-Robberts, Alex Bertlin. You've got PJ, who's an entrepreneur. You've got Julian Neiman. You've got so many different people who've got expertise in various industries. And what they do is they prepare a special talk or a special lesson, something that means something to them. It's something of significance to them. And what they do is they choose to spend about 45 minutes actually just talking about their different subjects and how you can use it in your everyday life. So if you're an entrepreneur, or you're looking to actually invest money, or you're into your development and you don't know how you can go about things and what you can do, or you're just looking for leadership, or you're looking for cross-cultural diversity, understanding, even youth development. Layla is amazing on that, and there's some incredible people on this platform. And I would strongly suggest that you go and take a look at Amy Carrier's platform and take a look at what you can do to connect with people on those different platforms, because most of the calls are archived, which is amazing, because then you can have access to all of these calls at your convenience. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. So while I'm waiting for a few people, I just wanted to talk to you about Amy Carrier and the amazing vision that she's got, and what is so profound about her. And when I met her, she was this amazing, incredible person that just had this vision to touch people's lives. And this even talks significantly to what I'm going to be discussing tonight, about persistence, perseverance, and preparation. And I think that she would be one of the people that would be such an amazing role model to think about and talk about, because she came up with a concept, and she actually looked at how she can connect with people and what she could do differently, and how she could actually add value to other people's lives. And so when we look at who she is and what she embodies. There's a visionary of note right there. But it didn't just stop there or start there. What's amazing and incredible is she had a thought. And it didn't remain a thought, because most of us, for some reason, we've got the most incredible ability to think. We're amazing thinkers. The challenge, though, is how do we take our thoughts and create it into actual doing, being, action? And then we can see results, because a lot of us have these incredible thoughts and we wonder, like, why am I not seeing success? Why does nobody buy into my project or my vision? Well, preparation is a huge thing. Perseverance is a massive thing, but persistence, that is equally as important. Now, one of the things that I mentioned, and I think it's about time I actually got into it, is that when I was thinking about the whole thing about persistence and perseverance, the thing that came to mind is I've had a lot of people around me continuously give me the same story, right? Have you ever come across people who keep talking about the same thing? They tell you these amazing sayings, but they leave you hanging. So you feel so impressed and excited and inspired. Whoa, that's an amazing saying. The thing is, though, it remains a saying or a quote until you learn how to use that embodied in your own life. That's the difference. You can listen to as many people as you can, as many motivational people as you can. But until you take the essence of what they're talking about and turn it into action into your everyday life, it means nothing, right? Because at the end of the day, you're looking at... I look at people who read a lot and do all of this motivational thinking and motivational talks, and I'm like, okay, person, listen. As much as you can soak in the positivity and the beauty of other people's words, at what point did you take that words, that inspiration, and turn it into something powerful for you? At what point did you take it, dissect it, and then look at how it actually impacts your life and what it means to your life? So here's the thing that triggered this. Before I go there, I just want to say an amazing, awesome welcome to Gunther, who's an amazing, incredible friend of ours, who's doing stunning work with young entrepreneurs in this country. He's created a multi-level marketing program specifically to take people out of complacency and out of entitlement, giving them the ability to build their own businesses, and in turn, the commissions that come off it allows them to take that money and create infrastructure for schools. Gunther Wallendorf is on the call right now. So is PJ Entrepreneur. He is stunning, incredible dude. I've been watching him all over the world, and the funky things he's eating or filming that he's gonna eat and not eat, and whoa, that dude is amazing. You gotta catch PJ on his calls. And then we've got the also amazing, awesome other half of mine, Moore-Robberts, is on call at the moment. You'll find him online, and he's going to be writing as much as he can of whatever I say. So if you miss anything, that's okay. Jan's going to be typing up for us. My steady, awesome dude on the other side. You'll catch him tomorrow. He's going to be doing the most incredible lesson on leadership. I cannot wait for it, because this is unusual and fresh material, and it's going to be stunning, and I'm going to be supporting him on that. So I cannot wait for you guys to connect with him. Stunning guy as well. So one of the things that I was talking about, yes, let me get back to my stuff, right? So welcome everybody to Amy Carrier's Classroom, where I'm going to be talking about persistence, perseverance, and preparation. And what I've done is I've actually made for the first time a few notes which I feel would really impact you. But first I want to talk about why this specific subject and why I decided to talk about this. Is that I've been hearing this sentence from a number of people. And for me, I listen carefully to what people say. I'll think about it. I take out the beauty of what they're saying and how it can impact my life. And then what I do is I take it and I adjust it so that I can actually use it in my everyday life, my behavior, my actions, my thoughts, my words, my being. What can I do to change right now to have impact because of what I heard from other people? So the sentence I was talking about is that I was listening to a few people and they said, the graveyard is the place where dreams and best intentions go to die. And I was like, no, are you being for real? So that was my initial reaction. And oh, welcome, Alex. Oh, people, you gotta connect with Alex as well. Cryptocurrency, if you want to know how to invest, dude is the perfect person to connect with. Absolutely brilliant, mind-blowingly awesome dude. You gotta connect with him and find out more from him. So my topic that I'm talking about today, persistence, perseverance, and preparation, what does it have to do? So the saying the graveyard is the place where dreams and best intentions go to die. Now, that really messes with my brain, right? Because what that means is that people are so damn lazy that they do not follow their dreams, their hopes, their aspirations. They wait until the last minute, they do nothing, and then they bloody die. Like, what is the point? And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, so everybody is talking about this sentence. How many people actually listen to what these dudes are talking about or these ladies are talking about when they quote that? The graveyard is where the best dreams and intentions go to die. And I was thinking, man, come on. It's because you guys are bloody lazy. It's as simple as that. You see, right now, if you are on this call, you are listening, right? That means that you set your intention on a Saturday afternoon, evening, or wherever you are in the world to actually do something, listen to somebody and see if you can gauge where you can change, adjust your behavior or add, or where there can be value added to your life because of this. So let me not waste your time. I'm not going to suck up to you and I'm not going to tell you pretty things. What I'm going to do is say to you very straight and clear, I don't think you should die without doing something significant. And another thing that I was thinking about, right, is a lot of people talk about legacy. And that fascinates me. Because, okay, fat words. I want to leave a legacy. Okay, but how? Like how? Everybody likes the word, but nobody knows how to. So I thought, okay, so if graveyards are where your dreams and your intentions go to die, but everybody has a sentence that they want to leave a legacy, do you not see the disconnect there? In your own life, do you sit where you are right now, wanting to impact people's lives, wanting to touch lives? You're burning on the inside. You're burning with purpose and ambition and with hope and dreams and intention that you want to change this world. You hate it when you see people in poverty. You do dislikes and angry faces for abuse on Facebook, right? Many of us do this. We don't like the stuff that's going on in this life, but what do? You see, the easiest thing is to sit in our homes pressing like, angry face, sad, love. Come on, people. That is how your dreams, your intentions go to die in the graveyard. It's as simple as that. Is when you're complacent, when you sit there waiting and hoping that your dreams will come true and that you can actually achieve your goals, because maybe somewhere out there somebody's going to see the brilliance of your mind and then help you on your journey. So here's the scary part. Nobody really cares. generally people don't really care to help you with your own dreams because they're already battling with theirs. Most people are battling to work out how they can achieve their own dreams, how they can find their own purpose, and how they can add value to other people's lives. So if we're all in this environment of uncertainty, does it not make sense to you that this is why it is so easy for our dreams to go and die in the graveyard? Because many of us give up before we start. It's as simple as that. We give up before we start. Because it's so much more easier not to feel rejected and not to feel abandoned and not to feel like nobody supports us. We give up before we even start, and that is why our dreams die with us and live in the richest place, in the graveyard, where there are untold stories, there are visionaries, there are people of purpose, there are people with so many innovative ideas. They never spoke up, they never stood up, and they never stood out. And that is why everything dies. And I was thinking about this as a concept, and one of the things that came to mind is, okay, so the easiest way to adjust this, or how can I help people to do something about this, was three things: persistence, perseverance, and preparation. And so one of the things that I have written out for you is very simply this: persistence is the key to changing your dreams into reality. Live a life of possibility. Find the determination to persevere. You can change everything in your life, yet nothing changes. Have you ever thought about that? You could change jobs, you could change relationships, you could change houses, but then somewhere along your life, nothing changes. You still attract the same bad relationships. You still have issues in a different job. You still have people giving you the same nonsense. And you can't understand why, because you changed your environment, and you can't understand why you're still getting the same nonsense from people. Here's the thing. It was in the sentence that I said, you changed the environment, you didn't change yourself. You see, in order to attract to yourself what you truly deserve, you've got to add value to yourself before you add value to others. Remember the saying that you cannot give what you do not have. Fill your cup before you can fill others. Even on the aeroplane, put on your oxygen mask before you help others. How can you help somebody if you're passed out? It's as simple as that, right? So, if you change your environment, you change your country, you change your friends, you change the things you read, but you did not choose to change yourself and your behavior and your belief systems and your thinking and your habits, then how do you expect your environment to change with you? You see, things cannot give you what you seek. Only you can attract to you what you deserve. So as much as you could jump from job to job, from career to career, write as many books as you want to, you will not impact people until you impact yourself first. And I'm going to say this a few more times, is that you got to fill yourself. You got to understand yourself. You got to build your self-esteem, your self-belief system, your thinking about yourself before you can choose to help other people. So where does this come into when we say you can change everything in your life yet nothing changes? That is because you did not adjust your belief system. Because wherever you are right now, changing the way you feel and behave and the way you think about yourself makes a massive difference, and it is amazing that the same people that you resent suddenly adjust to you. It's not because they changed, it's because they're responding to the change within you. So it's the change within you that needs to be happening before you can profess to be changing and impacting other people's lives. So this legacy we talk about, it can happen. It is an absolute reality. But there's a few things you need to put into place before you can actually do that with other people, right? So here's the thing that I'm talking about. When is the last time you validated somebody else? When is the last time you validated somebody else? Now, what I mean by that is that we seek validation from other people continuously in our everyday environment. We're constantly looking to be affirmed. We want to feel like the person cares about us, like they love us. How do I look? What you're saying right now doesn't make me feel good. It's always about me. Okay, so let's switch that around. You want to leave a legacy for other people. When is the last time you validated somebody else and made them feel good about themselves instead of looking for affirmation for yourself? Scary, isn't it? Because when you think about it, we talk about legacy. Here's the simplicity of that sentence. When you talk about legacy, and if you had to dissect it to the simplicity of the word, it basically means that you want to impact people's lives and you want to be remembered for having created a change so great or so little that it continued to grow and impact many more, like a domino effect. It's as simple as that. Now, if you think about the simplicity of that statement, when was the last time you validated somebody else? It's as simple as, when is the last time you told somebody that they looked good? When is the last time you told somebody how well they were doing in their job, in their work, in the things that they do, how they looked, their behavior, the things that they said, something that touched you in their sentence or the impact that they've had in your life? When is the last time you validated somebody else so that you can change and impact that person's life in a few seconds? Here's the thing about legacy. Legacy is another big fat word that people love to throw around so that they can feel good about themselves. I want to leave a legacy. Yeah, well, I'm happy for you. When is the last time you made somebody feel good about themselves? And if you can tell me that, then I know that you're on the right path. And it's not about me judging people. It's about me being realistic. It's me getting sick and tired of hearing people talk about this, and then they go out and they say, well, I've just painted an orphanage. I'm leaving a legacy of goodness. I'm like, stuff that. That's nonsense. Think about it. You just painted a wall. Where about the 30 kids that were in there who craved your attention, your time, your love, your care, your words? Where about those 30 kids that never had a chance to sit with you? Did you actually listen to them? Here's the thing about legacy, is if you are going to touch people's lives, do it with intention. You see, intention is the key. Why do you want to touch people's lives? Why do you want to leave a legacy? When is the last time you actually asked yourself those words? Why do you want to do it? Is it so that you can feel good about yourself, that before you die, you know that you've actually done something, you threw money at the problem, or you actually gave enough money away to a charity and they put your name up, and at an award ceremony, a gala evening where you all dressed up in your $1 million suits, you pitched up, had the most amazing experience. They called out your name, you walked up the stage, you smiled, they took photos, they acknowledged you for giving away money. You see, legacy for me is impact. It's not about giving away money. It is something that can be done for free. Here's the scary part. to leave a legacy is something that can be done for free. And many of you will be sitting over there and thinking and stressing and worrying, how can I do this? I don't have the money. I don't have the income. I'm working full time. I've got a job. I've got a full-time business. I've got children. I've got family. Everybody wants me. Everybody needs me. When will I have my time to actually leave a legacy? And that is when you roll over and die and you give up on yourself. And here's the thing, that is where the dreams go to die, in the graveyard, is because you were overthinking this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few simple pointers about what you can do differently. And one of the things that I wrote down about persistence, at the end of this, I'm going to give you one quote, and then I'm going to give you a few thoughts on each of them. So the quote on persistence, if you're writing stuff down, here's a quote by Winston Churchill. And it is very succinct in the way he says it. Winston Churchill says that success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. So I'll say it again. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. That's Winston Churchill talking about persistence. Salam Rashid, lovely to have you on the call. Now, when I was thinking about persistence and that saying, it's stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm, the thing that came to mind is very simply this. Is to continue to give with as much enthusiasm and energy every single day, regardless of whether you see the results or not. And for me, that is persistence. Regardless of whether you see success or any of the results you're looking for, if you don't see it, it does not matter. The thing is that you don't dull down your amazing light because of it. You don't internalize the lack of success or because you don't see any success. The thing is that when it comes to building a legacy, you have got no idea that up until now, the chances are you've touched so many lives, hundreds of lives in your lifetime already, just by you being you. From your networking sessions, from the way you talk to people, from your conversations on a cell phone, from emails that you send, from compliments that you give, you have already been leaving a legacy where you built somebody's life in those few seconds that they felt so good about themselves that they decided that they were worth it or worthy and decided to pursue their own hopes and dreams because of you. Do you understand right now that as a human being, wherever you are in this world, whatever your life story is, whatever pain and suffering you've gone through, that you have already left legacies of touching people's lives because of who you are? Do you even realize how powerful you are and the power in your words? Do you even realize how incredible you are as a human being? And it's not about documenting what you do. It's about realizing and acknowledging your worth right now is what will leave a powerful legacy. Is by you being you. It's as simple as that. And the day that you continue that and do more of it, and you realize your inner strength, your inner power, and your ability to touch people's lives because of the thoughtfulness of your words and the kindness and the gentleness of you as a human being, you'll realize that you have been leaving a legacy all along. And it's not about the way people intellectualize that a legacy has got to be like the Mandelas of the world and the Martin Luther Kings of the world. Those are visionaries who created movements. Those are visionaries who created movements. A legacy is something that anybody, anywhere, at any time, regardless of age, can do. And don't let that word be a stumbling block to who and what you can be and become and who you are already. So some of my thoughts on persistence is chasing what you deserve. Chase what you deserve. Never giving up. even though you persist and you do not see the action, you do not see any of the results from the actions that you give, never give up, right? Call people continuously, call and connect, email, adjust what you have, adjust your thinking, adjust the services and products that you offer. Keep adjusting, but persist. Don't give up on that. Just because you put out a proposal or you did a speech or you made a call and you got a no, or you didn't get the results you wanted, don't give up. Persist. But in persisting, here's the key. Adjust. Persistence loves the word adjust. You see, when you adjust what you're doing, as you persist in your ability to adjust what is not working, you are able then to become more creative as a leader. You can become more innovative as a leader, and you can become somebody who is more intuitive as a leader. So persistence comes down to you adjusting continuously every single day to up your offering, regardless of whether you were rejected or not. Some of the things that I've written down is stand strong to your truth. Stand strong to your truth. Because if you're going to persist on the journey that you are embarking on, standing strong to your truth means that whatever you believe in, regardless of whether people around you support you or not, you continue to grow. And by standing by your own truth, standing strong to your own truth, you begin to attract the right people to your life, which means you weed out the people you don't really need, right? Stand strong to your truth. I read somewhere that persistence was equal to purposefulness. So being purposeful, understanding your vision and who you are and what you deserve makes a massive difference. Be purposeful every single day to adjust and to grow because you deserve it. And in your persistence, you understand that you're not complacent and you don't keep doing the same thing continuously. And then when you get the wrong results, you give up. Now, I don't like watching people work so hard and then give up. You see, because I believe that you're worth it. I may not know who you are personally, but here's the thing. Every single person on this earth deserves to be loved, honored, and respected as a human being, which means that at the end of the day, I know that you're worth it. You're absolutely worthy and deserve to be successful wherever you are, in whichever industry you are, even if you are a housewife, or you're at home, or you're unemployed, or you're an entrepreneur, or you're a student. It does not matter. You deserve it. You deserve to be loved, honored, and respected as a person. Persistence is the key. Your second one, perseverance. Change your tactics. Innovate. Adjust your offering. So where I was talking about persistence, where you're chasing your dreams and you never give up, and you call and you connect and you email and you network and you stand strong to your truth. Your next step is perseverance. Change your tactics constantly. Innovate. Look at what other people are doing differently. Look at people in your industry or in your environment that are successful. If there is a family out there that have learned how to adjust and blend and compromise and connect with each other, learn from those lessons. Because something as simple as having a beautiful family unit is a legacy on its own. It's not about impacting strangers all the time around the world that counts as legacy. It's how many people in your own family environment as well that you have touched that makes a difference. So adjust. As I was talking about persistence in adjusting, I'm talking perseverance, adjust your offering. Know what you do and ask yourself, what is the point? So I'm persevering every single day to touch people's lives, but what's the point? What's the benefit to the other people? Who will benefit from what I have to offer, whether it is my knowledge, my wisdom, whether it is a thoughtful conversation. Who will benefit from this? And why do I want to do this? You see, legacy also has got to do with intention. Why do you feel the need to leave a legacy? One of the things I said in the description is think out the box before you land in the box. Now, this is the thing is, I want you to think out the box and adjust right now in your everyday environment so that you don't die and people around you will talk about how amazing you were, how awesome the food was at the funeral. But, I mean, like, what did you do differently to change people's lives? That's what I'm talking about. So what is your why? Why do you want to impact people's lives? I always ask people this and they look at me like there's something wrong with me. You see, because for me, I want to know, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to go and paint an orphanage? Why do you want to go and talk to young people in schools? What's the point? Right? I have a lot of amazing people who want to do a lot of amazing things with schools and young people and universities. And my question, after I listen to them carefully, I always ask them why. Why? You see, if you don't know why you want to go and touch other people's lives, what right do you have to do so? It's as simple as that. If you don't even know why you want to do that, you see, it's a very selfish thing to do. To say that you want to impact people's lives. Now, where you will balance it out with selfless is when you've got intention for why you want to do that. Right? So when you've got intention, and there's power in intention, because now you're looking not just at persistence and perseverance, you're not just changing and connecting and adjusting right now. What you're doing is asking why, what is the point, and how can I add value to other people? What can I do every single day? And understand that your intention in touching somebody else's life is an honor for you to do so. Please understand this. It is an honor for you to be able to touch somebody else's life. And make sure you realize how sacred that is. So leaving a legacy is something so exquisite and so powerful and so unique as an offering that not everybody would do that, and not everybody would be able to continue to do that. Hence why the saying that the graveyard is the place where dreams and best intentions go to die, right? Your last one is preparation. And my thinking around preparation is very simply this. It's got to do with your own inner development, and that is the key. Your personal development. Because if you are going to profess to touch other people's lives, what are you touching them with? My favorite saying that I always use in my talks is never ever come down to somebody else's level. Bring them up to yours. However, if you are not evolving and you are not adjusting, what are you bringing them up to? And I'll say that again. Never ever come down to somebody else's level, bring them up to yours. However, if you are not continuously evolving and adjusting, what are you bringing them up to? Does that not scare you? So as we sit over here, right, with our egos and everything, so we pamper ourselves and feel so great about ourselves. We've done a motivational talk and, we're out there and people are seeing us. Take a step back. Take your ego for a walk and understand this. Humble yourself and know that it is a privilege and an honor to be able to connect and talk to people and speak life into other people. To be able to speak love into other people's lives. To speak compassion into other people's lives. To breathe hope into other people's lives. It is a privilege. And you can only do that if you persist on the journey that you are on. Adjust where you're not seeing results. Persevere by innovating and knowing your why. And then preparing through your own personal inner development. And some of the things that I've come up with is challenge what you see, hear, and do. Stop being complacent and following like sheep every single person you come across. I've seen enough books, enough motivational speakers right now. We're surrounded by them. Whether it's TED Talks or whether it's networking sessions, we're surrounded by amazing people. Here's the thing. Stop following like a sheep. Stand up, take back your power, and understand your worth to the point where you realize that you can add value to the people around you who do not have access to people like that. Know and understand that there are millions of people who are craving a better life and lifestyle. So stop following like a sheep what other people are saying and listening continuously to other people's talks and sayings and come up with your own. Become original. Stop regurgitating other people's things. They've worked their asses off to get to where they're at. So it doesn't make sense for you to just copy them. Understand that you have worked very hard to be where you're at. So tell me about your story. What is your life story? What makes you tick? What is original about your environment, your people, your culture, the people that are suffering around you? What is happening around with your own people that you can actually resonate with and help and guide them right now? Because see, my thing is that where I come from, talking about other people and these motivational speakers from international platforms, Americans on my platform, is not going to work. And yet, if I was in America talking about American things, it will resonate with them. I'm in South Africa, I should be talking about South African challenges. If I'm in Pakistan, I need to understand what are the challenges there and speak into the people from the pain and the suffering that they're having right now. Not regurgitating from another country what this country should be doing. And this is what I'm talking about preparation, is understand where you are and how you can add value because of your experience and your wisdom and your knowledge. Because you're worth it. And a lot of people have missed the point. They don't even realize that where they've been, what they've done, and who they are actually adds value right now to the people around them. So leaving a legacy is not this massive, incredible, scary thing. It's about finding your voice and a platform to share it with. So learn and develop and then share. Mentor other people. Mentor other people. And so one of the last things that I want to leave you with is a to-do list. Things that you can do right now to create your legacy. And it is so simple, it is scary in its simplicity. And it's things like keep a journal. And a lot of people ask me, why must I keep a journal? Well, it's very simple. Your life matters. Who you are matters. Your story matters. So keeping a journal allows you to document your original, authentic story of your feelings, your hope, the things that have been bothering you, the things that you've overcome, your dreams, the who you are as a person, the beauty of who you are. Journal it. Write it down. That's your life story. It's worth something. Right? Journal. Blog. Another amazing thing. So if you can get your hands on a simple book or a couple of pages, journal every single day. If you can be online, blog. Because you are able to touch the lives and access hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions. When they can hear your story and engage with you and you're engaging with them, you're able to impact many more lives. And there is your legacy right there. You do not have to die to leave a legacy. You could be doing it right now. It's your intention that is the key, right? So write articles. Write articles and submit it all over the place. Send it to schools. You want to change people's mindsets. Write articles and send it to everybody that you feel can actually benefit from your wisdom and your experience and your thoughtfulness and your words. It's as simple as that. Buy a lunch for someone. And somebody asked me, how does it leave a legacy? Easily. Because in that moment, when you can see that somebody is hungry or just having one of those really bad days, buying a lunch and eating with somebody, the simplicity of a human being sharing food with you is so powerful. And if you can touch somebody's life over food, you do not realize the butterfly effect and the impact that you could be having on that person's thoughts, their hopes, their dreams, and who they will continue to then impact because of your kindness. You see, legacy for me equals kindness, respect, and thoughtfulness. It's nothing more and nothing less. It's not in having a plaque when I die to say that I did this. It is not thousands of people coming to a funeral and saying, wow, she was amazing. No. It is in the very people every single day of every single hour of my life that I decided that as I touch somebody's life, that they feel so worth it and worthy of being loved as a person, as a human being, that they feel seen as a person, that they will continue on their life and their journey, and they embrace their goodness, and then they share their goodness with other people. If we can share goodness with people and they share their goodness with people, we will have a beautiful world where everybody is good and kind. Right? So, journal, blog, write articles, buy lunch for somebody. Now, here is another powerful one. And this is for you personally. Do affirmations daily for yourself. You can Google affirmations, whether it's for your business, for relationships, for abundance, for health, for wealth, whatever it is. Do affirmations every single day because it makes a massive difference in building your mind and the power of your mind. Because when you've got a stunning, amazing, incredible, powerful mind that is not limited in its beliefs, you can then impact other people, and that's part of your legacy, right? Then what I want you to do is, even though you're doing affirmations for yourself, set the intention to then teach one person every single day how to do affirmations. Teach them the skill, right? Teach them the skill. Then the other one is affirm somebody. Now, what do I mean by that? Affirm somebody meaning I would like for you to compliment at least 3 people a day. So where you're doing affirmations and you're teaching somebody how to do affirmations, you're also finding in every single day 3 people that you can give a compliment to randomly. And you've got to make sure that it is absolutely sincere, because people can feel your energy if you're not sincere. So if you're going to think that this is a joke, please don't do it, because you'll just hurt somebody. And that is more devastating than anything somebody could ever do. So compliment at least 3 people a day and watch how your environment changes. Create positive habits. So if you can see that things that you're doing in your life that you've been persisting for so long, you've been persevering, but you're not getting the results that you deserve, what I want you to do is create positive habits. Now, positive habits are going to go in line with your intentions and with your affirmations for the day. So look at what are your daily habits that are not working for you. How much time do you spend on your laptop, on your cell phone? How much time do you actually go outside? How much time do you actually spend in nature? Well, adjust. Simple things like that. Become aware of your everyday environment, and if you can change something and make it a positive habit, you start to build your confidence and your self-esteem and your belief system in yourself. You find that your energy becomes so amazing that you resonate at a higher level and you attract incredible people, incredible opportunities to you. It is such a stunning phenomenon. And it works. It seriously, seriously works, right? Here's another simple, fun thing. You've got access to laptops and to cell phones and cameras. Take a photo. Document your life. Create a photographic blog or journey of your life. It is incredible how your photos can impact other people's lives. Because the sadness, documenting the sadness of the environment around you, the joy, the thoughtfulness, it brings hope to people. So they could see the sadness that is around, but they also see the hope that is surrounding them. The power of pictures, the power of photography can move people at such a deep emotional level without you having to have the eloquence of words. And that is really stunning to have in your life, right? And then connect actively to amazing people and pursue healthy friendships. And that is my simplicity of what you can do every single day. And I can do this very quickly for you again. Journal and write your story. Blog. Write articles about your thoughts. Motivational memes. Create motivational memes every day. Buy a lunch for someone. Do affirmations daily and teach one person every day. Affirm someone. Compliment them at least 3 times. At least 3 people in a day. So do affirmations and then affirm at least 3 people a day. Create positive habits for yourself in your own environment. Become more aware. What's holding you back that prevents you from creating the legacy you so absolutely deserve, right? Take photos and document your life, because pictures create the most powerful impact on people's lives. Connect actively to amazing people and pursue healthy relationships and stunning friendships. What do I mean by that? Find people around you to mentor you. Find people who are amazing and incredible. Excuse me. Surround yourself with incredible people who will listen to your thoughts and your ideas and support you. It is amazing how you will be able to weed out people the more you build your self-esteem and your confidence with the affirmations. It's amazing how people start to move away from you who are negative, who cannot actually be in your light. But here's the other side to it. People who've been negative also start to draw on your light, and they start to change. Because when you approach them with gentleness, not with judgment, it's with your intentions, you will help them to move forward in their lives. And that is a powerful legacy to have. Excuse me. It's your ability to impact people's lives intentionally every single day, knowing that the power of your words touch people at such a deep level that they resonate with who you are. And for the first time, they feel the belief that they are worth something and they can do more, be more, grow more, succeed more, just because you are in their life. Just because you took the time to give them a compliment, buy them a lunch, tell them what's amazing about them, or helped and guided them, or supported them, or just the simplicity of this. How do you leave a powerful legacy? Listen. Now, this is the simplicity of leaving a legacy. It is not on building a building, and it is not on throwing money at charities. It could be the simplicity of you listening to somebody, so much so that you help to change their lives. And you could have prevented a suicide. You could have prevented the loss or the death of somebody. You could have prevented a murder. You could have prevented anger. You could have prevented abuse. You could have prevented somebody actually going down into the abyss of depression. And that's just by listening. You see, a legacy is so much more deeper and so much more powerful. And it frustrates me when I hear people say, I want to leave a legacy, and I look at them and I'm thinking, but how? And why? Because if your why is not strong enough and your intention is not huge enough, And if you are not thinking about the other people that you profess to want to change and impact the lives of, then you need to start to look at your why in a deeper level, build your purpose and your vision, and become so clear that the clarity of where you're heading in life then impacts people in such an amazing, powerful way that you can move entire nations, that you can turn people's thinking, that you can change mindsets, and you can transform entire countries because of your belief system. And so from my side, before I head out, I want to say thank you, because it is with huge gratitude that I sit here, knowing that this platform was created by Amy Carrier for millions of people to be able to access and have access to people whose hearts are so huge that they are willing to give on this platform as mentors. And so I appeal to you to make huge use of this. Share this platform, help other people. If you want to start to build your legacy, the simplicity of it is, share the knowledge and wisdom that you have from the people that you learn from, the things that excite you, something that inspires you, share it. Whether it's via WhatsApp or Messenger, whether it is from Facebook or an email, whether it is word of mouth, whichever way you do it. Share what you have learned every single day, because you are going to touch people's lives. And Amy Carrier's Classroom brings to you 12 mentors from around the world who want to add value to other people's lives. They have decided and have openly, unconditionally wanted to give to you in their time and to add value to you. And so I'm going to ask you very simply to accept. It's as simple as this. Accept. Accept that you deserve. Accept that you can grow. Accept the knowledge and wisdom that you can access and take full advantage of it, and then share it. And to Moore-Robberts, the most incredible human being I've ever come across, I want to say thank you for being there for me. Thank you for writing on my behalf. Thank you for just being the most stunning, impressive, wonderful person I've ever come across. You are amazing. Alex and all of the other guys that are on the call, PJ, Julia, Amy, Layla, all of the other mentors, right? Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for always being awesome. Thank you for being on this platform, and for all of you listening. For all of the people that I did not mention, for all of the amazing, incredible people on this call. Know that you're worth it. Know that you're worth it, and that you are loved for who you are as a human being. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope to catch up with you guys soon. Have the most fantastic Saturday evening. Until the next time, take care and have fun.